I say, yo, I say, you set me up? You stupid or something? Like, you really made me come out by your house to tell me that your boyfriend coming right over right now? You stupid? Hang up the phone. So basically, this is gonna be a story time of how I almost got killed for love. It's kind of crazy, but it's based on a true story, and it's my story, my version. Okay, where do we start? So okay, love is an amazing thing. It's an amazing feeling. It's amazing to have in your life, and growing up when it comes to women, like I've never had like a really hard time to love a woman because I have to kind of understand. But you know, as you grow, you understand women more. So, with that being said, um, I was like in a relationship for like years with a specific person, and being with a person for years is really like it's something like you don't always forget, and it's something that's always there to your heart in a sense of like you spend a lot of time, a lot of years with a person, and you just don't easily get over the person like that. You can, but if you give the person multiple years of your life and it's just like gone for nothing, you know, it's kind of hard. But when it comes to choosing yourself and your mental health and surviving, is that's important, and that's what you should choose. So let's go to the backtrack of the story. So, relationship wise, I had a relationship. I was in love. We was in love. Everything was going good. This is the time of me learning myself and me basically trying to figure out myself. Um, I make a lot of mistakes, and to this day, the person probably still hate me about that. Made some mistakes, and I grew from it. But during those mistakes, making those mistakes, hurting the person decide, you know what? I love you so much, like I'm gonna hurt you in a kind of way. The person decide, I love you so much, but I'm gonna hurt you in this type of way that like you might not even understand, because I feel like the person loved me so much, so the person loved me so much that they was willing to able to kill me, if you understand what I mean, or just they're willing to kill me so that because they love you so much and it's just not working out. That was basically how it is. But to say one, to say two, um, say the worst, the word right. Yeah, love, definitely, definitely. So to say one, to say two, basically this is what you should never do. You should never be toxic with someone for like years or like toxic for like a while, because you're only gonna just hurt yourself. So me being toxic for years with a person, um, feelings are still there, and she's going through things, I'm going through things, and the problem is like we are dealing with other people at the same time, and she is basically doing her own thing, right? It's perfect, that's okay. Um, I said, you know what? You can go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. But the thing about it is like when you're in love, that just doing your thing, or you could just go ahead. That don't work. Everything's gonna be an issue. So with that being said, like I was being single, but she decided she's gonna get a boyfriend. I said, okay, all right, my hands are clean. I wash my hands from you. I am done, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do my own thing. So this is the part about it. The part about it is now she having a boyfriend. I respect that, but I would definitely stop talking to you in a certain way, or stop talking to you in generally because you have a boyfriend. Perfectly fine. Go ahead, do your thing. But if the person consistently ringing your line, the person consistently calling for your help, yeah, I love you and I want you to keep coming. I want you to keep coming over. I want you to see you and I want to just keep being around you. Like those things mess with your brain, you know. And with that being said, I really I really was like kind of in a love. I wouldn't say a love circle in the sense of like with her, but more of like she know what she was doing at the same time because she just didn't want to lose me as a person because I was a really good person to her, even though I made mistakes. But I was a really good person. But this is where it starts to get a little dark. Like it gets like a little dark. Not a little. It gets really dark. So basically, um, a woman is very emotional. A woman, a woman, a woman clings to a man or men who feeds her emotions and who listens to her and who actually cares about her. And when you learn as a man, that's gonna be the best thing you learn, that a woman is very emotional and looks and everything is all right and what you can do for her is all right. But if you're there for her emotionally, that's the biggest thing for her, literally. So she was going through a lot of stuff with her relationship. I was being like a jackass. Oh, yeah, I call myself a jackass. Yeah, I was being like a jackass, a dummy, a dumbass. Being actually there for her emotionally because I actually loved her as a person, and I start to realize me being there emotionally for her. Like she started to open up about what's really going on, and I'm not putting nobody business really on the road, but I'm gonna just say it was a really hard relationship. Sorry, relationship. That it was a lot of drama going on between them and a lot of like dark times between them. But she's letting me in on a dark time so I can kind of be her light and shining armor to save her day. You know? Basically, it was basically like that. Like she wanted me to save her day, but forgetting that you're with somebody with the darkness of like the drama and the negative energy. You're basically having yourself in that, and you're trying to look for me to be your lightning and armor and like what's that? What's that saying? Shit! Your light is light and armor. Is shining night basically to come save the day. Yeah, basically, she wanted me to become her hero to become her hero to save the day basically and be there for her. But as what I say to backtrack with as what I say, by me being there for her, yeah, but by me being there for her, right? I am bringing on her problems to my side, to my good energy, my good vibes. I'm bringing her problems to me, basically. And as a man, and as a man in a relationship, you do not want your woman to go confide and tell her emotions and her feelings to another man. So you're gonna either get jealous and make a problem, right? Or you're gonna leave as a man with a high ego and be like, you know what? I'm better than this person. I'm better than I would say better than this person, but I'm better than this situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this situation. So basically, it wasn't no I'm better than her situation. It was basically, oh, you talking to my girl, it's gonna be problems. Boom. I should gonna make drop right here. So this is the whole thing about it also too, right? As a man, bro, you should never have problems with other men about women. Have the problem with the woman that she's entertaining the other men. You get it? Have a problem with her. Figure it out with her. And if she's not willing to figure it out with you, then she's not for you. But the problem is, like, the place where I come from is a very small place. It's a very small country, and there's a lot of mm, um closed-minded people and people who just see life one way and they don't think broad. So, with that being said, now she's bringing her darkness of her problems with within the relationship to me basically, and by you bringing your darkness, now you're bringing your man to me with problems. By me actually just being there for the girl because I'm in my head, I love the girl and she loves me because if you telling me you love me every day but you still got a boyfriend, those type of things mess up my mind mentally, bro. They don't think further than their nose. Yeah, exactly. Those things mess up my mind mentally because I legit had a discussion, like, or not discussion, but I legit talk to my significant other like a couple days ago, or like a couple, yeah, maybe like a week ago. Traumas from relationships, traumas, still up to this day, like, I struggle with traumas of seeing women cry in front of my face and lying straight to my face while tears. Like, so that just make a switch in my brain that, like, I don't even know if I should believe you while you're crying, and that's the traumas that I gotta work on to really understand, like, hey, not everybody's gonna be the same, not everybody's the same, because, like, I wouldn't say I'm cold to tears, but, like, I feel like tears is just like a pity moment. That's how I feel sometimes. And sometimes the tears could actually be an emotional moment of expressing this is how I'm actually feel I'm hurt right now. Yeah, I feel like the tears manipulation because she'll, like, any little slightest thing, she'll just cry and say like she's sorry and she loves me and everything like that and stuff like that. And I would just be like, I understand, but I just know that you're lying to me. I just know that you're lying to me. So basically, I oh shit. After that whole situation going on of bringing drama and everything, um, things started to get like normal. Things I kind of like cut it off and everything. But then there's just one day, legit one day, I got a call out to the blue, um, crying like, hey, hey, um, where you at? Like, I really need to come right now. Like, come right now. Like, I really miss you. I miss me. And my head is like, you actually miss me, or you just calling me for sex? Whoa, what's really going on, right? So I'm on the phone. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm like, yo, what's really going on? Yeah, I'm going through a lot of mental stuff right now. I feel like I'm gonna kill myself in GTA. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. And um, yeah, I'm about to take all these type of like pills, and I'm like, bro, what? I say, yo, okay, give me like 10 minutes, bro. I pick up my motor car. Pick up my motor car. I drive all the way to her house. Nobody was harmed during this conversation. Thank you, Bliss. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was harmed. I drive all the way to her house, right? All the way to her house. And I saw her there. I saw her there. She was legit just there. And I was like, what's really going on? And the tears start to go and go and go. Now, tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me. Listen. This is almost this is the yo, sorry, I got in the mind. This is the part where it's like really pissing me off. Why, like, why would you basically call me over to your house? Like, why would you basically call me over to your house? You call me to your house and you basically tell me, hey, we need to talk. And why is it that your boyfriend is on the way to the house? You call me to your house and your boyfriend is on the way to the house. The only way I know the boyfriend is on the way to the house because I basically had to just I was legit like in your in her grill. I was legit in her grill. Like, what is really your problem? What's wrong? Like, I trying to understand like what's wrong. She gonna say, um, yeah, he's coming here now. I think you need to leave. You just called me here 5 minutes ago, and you gonna tell me, oh, you need to leave, and I think he's gonna go that way. Go the other way, bro, bro. A man angry in love, he could kill anybody. When a man is angry and is in love, he can kill anybody. She could have set you up to die. Literally set me up to die. Literally. Literally, that's simply setting me up to die because of me going to tend to your emotions of how you feel. You know? And I really just had a different look at how women could be after that. Like I never trusted her after that again. Like I never like my trust for her was like to the dirt. Like I legit didn't care anymore. Like the begging and the pleading of sorry and that was never the plan. I was like, yo, I say, yo, I say, you set me up? You stupid or something? Like, you really made me come out by your house to tell me that your boyfriend coming right over right now? You stupid? Hang up the phone. I was just like, bro, she gotta go. She gotta go. She wicked. Bye. But that's why I feel this is my personal choice. This is my personal opinion, right? Same shit was 21 Savage say. I rather be loyal to me than love. Because if you love somebody, you could still kill them. It's crazy. Give me the loyalty. Trust me. Because the thing about it, you can love me so much to the point that you feel like killing me. Like you can love me so bad. Like you love me so bad that your choices would kill me because you don't want me for nobody else. That's the other part. And you know, and the choices of Basically, you want to hurt me because I hurt you. You got what you got that? You understand? So love is beautiful, but love is dangerous at the same time. Love is beautiful. I love love. But one thing I'm gonna say, like I'm so happy I've grown as a person. I've come to understand, bro, shit is not always the same with everybody. Things is gonna be different. You're gonna be happy, you're gonna find a better life. I always talked about it like, bro, I get it. Shit's hard. Women gonna always come and go. Like while I'm growing up, women gonna come and go. Things gonna happen, but I don't wanna give up on love because I really find love, and I'm happy I found love. Like I am, I am, I am so happy and proud of myself. I dead ass. I'm dead ass. I'm happy I found myself after that whole situation. Like I just blossomed into a person that like I never thought I would have ever been. Be proud of yourself. Don't lose yourself again over a woman. I promise to myself. I have a tattoo on my. I have a tattoo on my skin. I have a tattoo on my skin, right? Of a promise I made to myself. A promise to make to myself. I'll never quit on myself in whatever I do. Like whatever I do, I will never quit on myself, even if it's something different. I can just switch up and do different things, but I'll never quit on myself. God pulled you out for God pulled me out because He have a bigger plan for me, a bigger platform that I could able to show and teach people and make people understand. Like yo, it's not always about the glitz and the glamours. Like behind the scenes, like this life, this shit real. And I happy like God put me out in that situation because I did not belong there because I do be I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I made mistakes being young, right? Really young, and I wouldn't say I would say age is a factor, but maturity is a factor because if you're not mature, you're not able to understand a person emotionally. You're not able to understand how to be emotionally intelligent. And that's what people say, come in your life to teach a lesson to teach a lesson or to stay. Exactly. Literally that. So um I basically went through a lot of stuff and I'm so happy that it made me to be the man I am right now. And it's not gonna make me I'm not gonna give up on myself and I was looking to better myself, to be happy, make people around me happy, live a good life. You know what I'm saying? And this was a lesson for you. Just you just don't know when the test is. Exactly. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like before I leave to come Holland, like before I leave to come to leave the island, like before I leave, like God really tested you a lot to see if you really if your brain still if you still hanging on to old ways. And I realized God really did test me a lot. Like he really tested me so much. And I'll be honest with you, I'm the man I am today, I could be really honest and transparent. He tests me before I leave Holland, while in Holland, and I have failed multiple times, you understand? You understand? Just from like tests of like, hey, seeing what you're gonna do in different situations, what you're gonna say, what you're gonna do, like, but the failure is not a point. The fail that what the point is if you're learning from your failure. You're learning from it. Like what, hey, I was doing that with that person, or like I went down that road, like I was going back to that person. You know what? Cut that. Nah, that's not making me better at all. You know what I'm saying? So we fail every day, but he gives us chance after chance. You make the mistake until you learn. That's the life. Yeah, that's life. Like we gonna all make mistakes. We all gonna make mistakes, definitely. But it's about how we gonna able to get past the mistakes. How we gonna better ourselves. And a lot of times, like I just feel like by it does. I just don't know. Like I really, a lot of times I feel like I make a lot of mistakes that really change people's life. And a lot of times, like, I don't say, I wouldn't say I blame myself, but a lot of times I feel like a lot of things I did had an impact on people's life that make people change. But I also believe everything happened for a reason too. And things changed my life too. So, with that being said, love is very important. And it's the month of love. February 1st. This is the month of love. This month is about to be about love. We're gonna just be spreading love. We're gonna be doing giveaways. We're gonna be doing just spreading love. Making sure everybody happy, trying to make people happy. And I might get some flowers in here. So it's all about love. One thing I'm gonna say though is as a man, to protect yourself, trust your gut feeling. That gut feeling, that wrenching gut feeling what you just get sometimes, like that wrenching gut feeling, like by like you just know, like you just know for a fact, like by that's what going on, or that's like you know for a fact, trust that shit. Like my gut maybe lied to me like one time or 10 times, once, so 9 out of 10 times my gut is right. I feel. And and what if a man gut feeling stay um stay or leave? What? Oh, and what if a man? Oh, how you know which gut is right? Yeah, exactly right. It's very weird. It's very weird. But one thing I must say though, one thing I must say, when you actually pray and you ask God to show God, you ask God to show if the person really actually genuine for you or not, things will reveal itself. Like time actually reveals you. Time reveals. So that's a very strong prayer. But yeah, that was my story time of how I almost got killed in a sense of like being set up by a girlfriend, ex girlfriend, because love is a very strong thing. It's a very strong feeling, a very strong emotional feeling that the person might love you so much that they're willing to kill you or they're willing to see bad for you because they love you so much that they don't want nobody else to experience you because they love you so much but they can't have you. So I'd rather you not be here. Thank you for sharing this with us. We can all learn from this. Definitely. Definitely we can all learn from this. Male and female.